Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is The Silence of the Lambs. This is one that I've always really wanted to watch but never got around to, and also was always a bit confused on like sequels and prequels and things, but after looking into it, I'm pretty sure I can just watch this straight up. I don't have to worry about Red Dragon as a prequel and other adaptations and things that are technically sequels. I can just watch this and I'll be fine just watching this. I do know going in, you know, it's Hannibal Lecter, it's Anthony Hopkins, and he's already caught and he's like assisting this woman to help catch someone else. I'm pretty sure that's kind of like the setup of the film, but apart from that, going in pretty much blind. I'm very excited for this, so before we jump into it, check out the Patreon page. Over there you can find a full-length version of this where you can sync up your own footage and watch along with me. You can find polls so you can vote for what's next. You can find an uncensored version of this and other horror films we've been doing this Halloween. I don't know how gory this will be, but there will be an uncensored version if I do need to censor anything. So yeah, let's just jump right in. The Academy training. You know, establishing her skills. She can climb, she can run for a long distance, got good endurance. Is more justified her being a final girl if that's the case. I don't think this is quite that kind of story, but if she does need to run away from something, we know she's already got the skill.
Crawford wants to see you in his office.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh, okay. Buffalo Bill, isn't it? They're after. Skinning people.
Dr. Chilton at the asylum will go over all the physical procedures used with him. Do not deviate from them for any reason whatsoever.
Super dangerous, really hyping him up.
Believe me, you don't want Hannibal Lecter inside your head. Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
And they said he was a psychiatrist as well, so he already knows how to get people's heads, maybe.
Do not touch the glass. Do not approach the glass. You pass him nothing but soft paper. No pencils or pens. No staples or paper clips.
I love this, the build up to him.
Attempts to pass you anything, do not accept it.
Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand, sir.
Yeah, don't let him get a thing that he could use to escape.
Time. Even when he ate her tongue. I keep him.
Never got his pulse off as well. Oh yeah, that's really creepy.
Hi, I'm Barney. He told you don't get near the glass.
Yes, he did. Clarice Starling.
Is all of this just for him?
I will.
He's past the others. The last cell.
Okay, no, there are a few in there. And there he is. He feels more sophisticated than the others.
Dr. Lecter, my name is Clarice Starling. May I speak with you?
Closer.
Ooh, right in your face. Right close up on her too.
That is rather slippery of you, Agent Starling. Sit, please.
It's Sterling, isn't it? Was that a slight disrespect? A little slight against her?
You use Evian skin cream, and sometimes you wear lead at all.
Did you do all these drawings, Doctor?
Ah. That is the Duomo scene from the Bell.
Yeah, his intelligence immediately. He already knows what perfume she wears.
All that detail just from memory, sir?
Memory, Agent Starling, is what I have instead of a view. Throw me with your acumen.
Most serial killers keep some sort of trophies from their victims.
I did.
Does he keep the skin?
No, you ate yours.
You send that through now.
Is that a slight smirk on her?
You think you can dissect me with this blunt little tool?
Has she already started to trust him a little bit?
But are you strong enough to point that high-powered perception at yourself? What about it? Why don't you look at yourself and write down what you see?
I think he might know exactly what he is, which makes it even scarier.
Gotcha! Do this test for me.
No, but I will make you happy. I'll give you a chance for what you love most.
What is that?
I'm surprised she ran back to him.
Starring, go seek out Miss Moffat, an old patient of mine, M-O-F-E-T. Go now. I don't think Mix could manage again quite so soon, even though he is crazy. Go now!
Okay, that was weird. Did he do that? Are they being monitored as well? Because everyone else was shouting, he could tell that to her without it being heard by other people.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, back as a kid. Dad was a cop. Oh, okay. It's not so tragic backstory. What happened to her dad that made her want to get into this line of work, maybe?
You're dead, Starling. Johnson, good job. Good entry, good command.
Okay, so it is Starling, not Sterling. I got that wrong. It wasn't Hannibal, like, getting it wrong on purpose to get in ahead. Or maybe it was Crawford who got it wrong earlier, and I wrote it down wrong, maybe. Or I just misheard.
Sir?
Miggs is dead.
Oh.
How?
The orderly heard Lecter whispering to him all afternoon and Miggs crying. They found him at bed check. He'd swallowed his own tongue.
Okay, so I mean that could have been Hannibal convincing him somehow to do that.
I figured he's from Baltimore, and I looked in the phone book, and there's a yourself storage facility right outside of downtown Baltimore.
Ooh, okay. She really read into that.
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Does she have the power to get in here? Like, can she get a warrant just as through the academy? I know he's already locked up, but you want to be careful just of evidence that you could ruin some evidence that he's left here for something or other. If there's more cases we didn't know about. Has he left like a bunch of information, basically like a wild goose chase for someone to go on before he was even locked up in the first place? Just maybe waiting for the right detective to come along and she's it? Okay, there's some evidence. Oh, because it was raining, he's being a gentleman.
Dr. Lecter, whose head is in that bottle?
Why don't you ask me about Buffalo Bill?
That doesn't interest me, Doctor. Frankly, it's the sort of thing that Miggs would say.
No, Miggs was much more crude about it.
I'll help you catch him, Clarice.
What's in it for him, though?
You know who he is, don't you? Tell me who decapitated your patient, Doctor.
All good things to those who wait.
Yeah, she's got to play along, play the game.
Our little Billy must already be searching for that next special lady.
After all, it was a great big world.
So it was Bill who decapitated the person in the jar?
I'm right there.
Yeah, you could hear weird noises, something coming in from the left. Is that him just in disguise?
Can I help you with that?
Would you?
Sure.
Oh, with the arm in the cast as well.
Say, are you about a size 14?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought he was just going to close the doors on her.
He's not a drifter. He's got his own house somewhere, not an apartment.
Why?
What he does with them takes privacy. He's in his 30s or 40s.
Yeah, apartment, you wouldn't get that privacy.
This type of sex crime has certain aspects I just as soon discuss in private. You know what I mean?
That's kind of keeping her out of the loop, though, even if they're intending it to be for her own good. Yeah, looks from everyone. I was going to say earlier, I think the only guy who wasn't like a little bit sexist or made an off comment or was like trying to get with her was that one security guard who said it'll be all right before she went in that first time. Yeah, I was thinking is that she's seeing her dad. So yeah, I'm wondering if it's more interconnected and her dad was a victim of Hannibal or of Buffalo Bill.
Y'all brought her this far, and that her folks would thank you if they could for your kindness and your sensitivity. And now, please, go on now. Let us take care of her.
What's Crawford going to think of that? Her taking charge without permission, maybe?
Yeah, that's right. West Virginia. Elk River. Stand by for transmission.
Okay, impressed. It's quite dramatic. With me off like that.
She's got something in her throat.
Yeah, it looked like a realization there. She's making some great deductions though, you know, about what she thought about Buffalo Bill, what he would potentially look like, and then this girl being from the city because of her piercings and glitter.
What is that? Some kind of seed pod?
No, sir. That's a bug cocoon.
Yeah, cocoon.
She'll be easier to print when we turn her over. Lamar, will you give me a hand with this?
Yes, sir, I will.
I know there's the imagery of the moth, isn't there? The moth over the mouth as part of the imagery.
Now, where does it come from?
That's what's strange. He only lived in Asia. Fed him honey and nightshade. Kept him warm. Somebody loved him.
Okay, just to feed it to the dead body. Yeah, so it is that moth that's always on the posters. I'm trying to make up the symbolism of that as well, of cocoons. You know, they're only getting started. They haven't even cracked out of their cocoon and spread their wings. Is that Bill's imagery?
Catherine Martin, the 25-year-old daughter of Senator Ruth Martin, listed first as a missing person, is now believed to have been kidnapped by...
Oh, tied to a politician though. Any motive in that?
And while her kidnapping is not at this point considered to be politically motivated, nevertheless, it has stirred the government to its highest levels. Reach for comment on the ski slopes of...
That means there's going to be mounting pressure as well on everyone.
This is the number for the U.S. Attorney's Office. Please, I think you discuss this with him, or you let me do my job. You understand?
Nice seeing her have some power over him. She seems a bit more confident recently.
1 week of the year, you get to leave the hospital and go here.
That's quite big to be able to leave. That's quite a good deal.
Yes,
Big through the hips, Romy.
they all were.
What else?
She had an object,
But now he's going for size 14, he said.
just like the one we found in Benjamin Raspail's head an hour ago.
Ooh.
Significance of the moth is change. Caterpillar into chrysalis or pupa. Our Billy wants to change too.
How is he changing? How's he evolving?
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Okay.
Okay, dehumanizing her, talking to her in the third person, calling her it.
See, my mom is a real important woman. I guess you already know that.
Now it places the lotion in the basket.
Yeah, see, calling her it.
You still think you're gonna walk on some beach and see the birdies? No, I don't think so.
Oh, but he's trying to torment Hannibal. Okay, here he is all muzzled up. That's the iconic look, isn't it? It tied up too.
Jack, Hannibal Lecter's being transferred to Memphis.
They're actually taking him.
Trainee makes some sort of phony offer to Lecter in the senator's name. Yeah, I rolled the dice. I had to.
Okay, so it was all fake.
Paul Krenler's over here from Justice. She's asking
I feel
you to
like
take over in Memphis.
Hannibal might know it was fake. He's so like intuitive like that. He might have actually known she wrote him a fake offer.
Now, we're going to treat you as good as you treat us. You be a gentleman, you're going to get 3 hots to cot.
Now, did he leave his pen in there with Hannibal?
Transfer.
Big focus on it. So we might be able to escape here.
Well, it's only through my own unique insight into Lecter's mind that this breakthrough was possible.
And Buffalo Bill's real name?
Buffalo Bill's real name is now a matter of record with the proper authorities.
Can you give us
My name is Dr. Frederick.
Oh, he loves the spotlight, doesn't he? He's really basking in it. Okay, yeah. Anagrams and
some kind of vampire.
Friend. Any other synonyms or antonyms? Yeah. I mean, it is kind of a lovely room to be trapped up like that, locked up.
Louis' friend. Iron sulfide, also known as fool's gold.
Oh, it's all fake.
Problem is you need to get more fun out of life.
You were telling me the truth, Becky.
He covets. That is his nature. And how do we begin to covet, Clarice? Do we seek out things that...
It's crazy, him being behind bars, but you can see through the cinematography the power he has over her.
Doctor, we don't have any more time for any of this now.
Worried about this pen as well, when it's going to come back up.
I heard a strange noise.
What was it?
Screaming.
Ooh.
Like a child's voice.
What did you do?
So she ran.
I crept up into the barn. I was so scared to look inside, but I had to.
All the darkness covering her on the left there.
I took one lamb and I ran away as fast as I could.
Where were you going, Clarice?
Making me think about the title, obviously, Silence of the Lambs. She's trying to help them be silent. I don't know.
What became of your lamb, Clarice?
I killed him.
Yeah. Put down.
And hear the screaming of the lamb.
Now they're silent.
Do you think if Catherine lives, you won't wake up in the dark ever again?
He's got right in her head.
Tell me his name, Doctor.
Dr. Chilton, I presume.
Out.
Tell me his name.
Sorry, ma'am, I've got orders. Had to put you on a plane.
So close.
Goodbye, Clarice.
Oh. Little bit of physical contact there. Okay. Probably the first time he's had a physical contact with people in forever. What's the deal with that pen as well, though? Oh. Almost like Mary in a way as well.
Son of a bitch demanded a second dinner. Lamb chops, extra rare.
What he wants for breakfast. Damn thing.
So he can request a second dinner and get it? Part of the pen. Setting up the mace.
Okay, Doc, grab some flour.
Same drill as before, please.
There it is in his hand.
Are you when you are, Sergeant Pembry?
Oh, pick the handcuffs with it then. Ah. Oh. Another tongue. Oh, and he's got the mace now. Okay, so they set out that mace for him. And it's so hard to read his face as well, the emotions. Didn't get any blood on his drawings, did he? Oh, he's still alive. Yes, the calmness is so unsettling.
What is this shit? Did somebody go up on 5?
No, nobody went up.
Call Pembry, ask him to tell me.
Going up, trying to escape through the roof.
Sergeant Tate!
Holy shit.
Has he got a gun now, coming back down?
Rainey, Howard, cover the...
Look!
Seal off a 10-block radius.
10-block radius just for him.
We're going up.
It's how you make someone intimidating. Some supervillains aren't even as intimidating as this. I wouldn't be surprised if he just wants to be caught here and will just be standing or sitting, accepting of it.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was him, that angel. Yeah, like an angel kind of was seeing the wings spread. Oh, that was him dressed up as the guard. That was smart. Is that him there, laying down? I thought that was Lexa there, dressed as like security, playing dead. Or maybe that is still him and ambulance will come along and they'll take him away, thinking it's Pembury.
We think he's on too.
Ooh. Is that going to be the actual Pembury up there?
On the roof of the elevator. Okay, guys.
Oh yeah, if they can go a floor up and open it up from above.
The Pulse 84, we got him on lactated ringers.
Did he do that to his own face? Oh no, he was just wearing Pembury's face as a mask. Oh, wow. Okay. That's why I was a little bit unsure when I saw him there. I was like, that doesn't look quite like him. Oh, see what Bill's doing with the skin.
Is this Lecter's handwriting?
He was like, you're a size 14, aren't you? Is he making something for her?
The one he weighted down. We covet what we see every day. Hot damn, Clarice. You know it.
Oh yeah, personal connection. And he didn't weigh her, he weighed her down so she stayed in the same spot so he could be local. When he was like saying, oh, are you size 14? I was wondering, like, is he doing something like collecting a victim of every size, you know?
Her bedroom's how she left it.
Something Hannibal was saying, room with a view of a lake or a river. Okay. Oh. A mannequin. Stuff for making clothes.
He's making himself a woman's suit, Mr. Crawford, out of real women.
There you go.
We know who he is and where he is. We're on our way right now.
Where?
Calumet City, edge of Chicago. We'll be on the ground in 45 minutes.
She can get there quicker maybe then.
Need you to link him to the Bimmel girl before he's indicted. See what you can dredge up in Belvedere.
Yes, sir. You bet.
Ah, so she's not going to be in the main action.
We wouldn't have found him without you. Nobody's going to forget that. At least of all me.
Thank you, sir.
She doesn't get that satisfaction, but it is good to know she played a huge part.
Precious. Come on, girl.
Revenge on the dog, okay. Just something to get back at him for. Just a way to get back.
Come on, Precious. I got a yummy, yummy snack for you.
Or to use Precious as hostage. Like, is that even his nipple, you know? You could see he was wearing someone else's hair as he got the full suit on. The suit was for him. Ah, didn't quite work. Okay, not wearing the full suit yet. Is the suit ready? Maybe she's the last key part of it.
Oh, would she have had a friend that you didn't know about, or?
No way. She had a guy I'd have known, believe me.
Yeah, everyone else actually going to the wrong place. The metamorphosis is complete.
She broke her leg on the way down. I know it. She's been licking it. Hey, don't you hurt my dog!
Okay. Staging always a delivery. This is the real test if it's actually the right place.
Good afternoon.
Oh,
I'm looking for Mrs. Lippman's family.
okay. So yeah, the art, and she's in the right one, right place.
Excuse me, sir. I really need to speak with you.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was a little cinematic trick with the bell ringing.
Mrs. Lippman had a son, though. Maybe he could help you. I got his card in here someplace. Do you want to come in while I look for it?
May I?
She's being a bit too friendly.
Are you close to catching somebody, you think?
Yes.
Oh, she's slowly gonna clock on as she's here.
Did she leave any records? Any business records? Tax forms?
Butterfly. Oh, come on, that should be the giveaway.
You got like a description, fingerprints, anything like that?
Okay, she's gonna try and take it on herself, not call for backup.
May I use your phone, please?
You can't keep a straight face.
Sure, you can use my phone.
What was that?
Thumbs up! Freeze!
Oh, has he gone down into the basement? Took the gun that was on the stove, yeah. Just gone down to kill his last victim before Clarice can stop him. See, the thing is, she could, you know, have him trapped here, call for backup, but it means she wants to get in and save the girl as well, you know? He's 100% getting caught and maybe even shot here, but does she have enough time? Is she screaming for help because he's hurting her, or just in general? Oh, look for the corner. What was the thing she got wrong in training? It was the corners, wasn't it?
Catherine! The other officers will be here any minute now! Wait!
Has she called for backup though?
Quiet!
This might all be letting him know that she's been in the same room. It's going to be a big reveal of the suit. We obviously saw that skin on that mannequin, but I don't know if that was the final suit. Oh, what even is that? Oh, he's got the. Of course, yeah. We set that up earlier. Wow, the night vision goggles. Has someone just melted in the bath? Okay, he's just watching. Oh, that's so creepy. Can she just like sense him? I don't know. Hear him breathe? Oh, that's so close. Hear it? Oh, she actually got it off. Ooh. And snatch open a window. Great. Oh, whew, the suspense, you know. We're ready for the worst. I thought that might have been the end for her. Keeping precious. She wants to hold on to it.
How did you track Buffalo Bill to this address?
Does she even know about Hannibal escaping? Yeah, that's just crossed my mind. He's not going to be here in the crowd clapping her on or something. They've kind of left that thread with Hannibal.
Your father would have been proud today. Don't forget your phone call.
Hannibal on the phone.
Have the lambs stopped screaming?
Where are you, Dr. Lecter?
Just when she was feeling comfortable, you know.
I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner.
He's escaped the country somewhere, it looked like.
Dr. Lecter.
Very important. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh! He blends right in, doesn't he, as well? Okay, so that was The Silence of the Lambs. That was, at the end there, that was Hannibal Lecter hunting down Chilton, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that's who it was. He was like hunting down there. But overall, really great. Finally have some context for the poster, you know, the moth over the mouth, that iconic poster, and a bit of context for the title as well, because without the context of the film, it's just kind of nonsensical. The Silence of the Lambs, what does that really mean? And has she ever got the silence? Probably not, because Hannibal interrupted it at the end there, you know? And as much as this film is about the murder catching Buffalo Bill, there's also a lot of misogyny and things around that in here as well. You know, just through the camera work, you can tell so much of a story, how Hannibal has so much power over Clarice when he is the one locked up. And there's like the moment where you had all of the police officers looking at her and Clarice maybe having to overcompensate with how much she takes charge, in a way, how she took charge over that room, having to prove herself more than other officers. And, you know, you have the kind of bigger, more disgusting acts, like with Miggs, his name was, gross, obviously, but then you have, you know, the more subtle things with Crawford and with people just, you know, flirting when it's not needed and not reciprocated and making like weird comments here and there, you know. It's showing both sides of the extremes. I was worried maybe at the end when she did find Bill that she had left her guard down, and it maybe could have been, you know, a commentary about you never know who you're safe around. Any of the men she's been interacting with could have been Buffalo Bill, been a killer all along. And I think also with that ending, with Hannibal calling, you know, there's this moment of triumph for her that gets taken away and reduced down because of that phone call. But you could also see that as in a way of also kind of women are never, there's never that like peace even in these moments that are like triumphant. Her getting like the proper reward and recognition for what she did for catching him and helping to catch him, it was still, you know, that joy was taken away, although it was, you know, nothing that Hannibal said that was like sexual when he said that. Is still kind of, you could interpret it that way as well, you know? Just something little can take that moment away and people can dismiss you and put you down. Obviously, I'm no expert on the effects of misogyny, but they're like moments I noticed and picked up on. Then we also had Bill himself and the whole trans thing as well, where Hannibal said he thinks he's trans, but that's just because he has this identity and doesn't know how to interpret his own identity, like as a killer, as a psychopath. But also I think it's kind of like an easy out as a way to scaremonger people as well, because trans people are seen as like deviants and things like that, you know, especially back when this was made. They're using a, you know, a bit of outdated terminology. Yeah, I don't really know how to interpret that. I'm going to carry on using he, him for Buffalo Bill, but it does remind me a little bit of the whole Chris Chan thing where people argue over, you know, how to refer to Chris Chan, because the authenticity of the transness is kind of brought into question, but then it gets messy real quick with people purposefully misgendering Chris Chan because they don't think Chris deserves the kind of respect of gendering them properly, which is just kind of thinly veiled transphobia. And yeah, I'm not quite sure how to interpret that here. I feel like it might just be a product of the times, using it as a way to show that Bill is this kind of deviant and is seen as an outcast, seen as this kind of sexual deviant. That's kind of the way it was interpreted at that time. And yeah, that makes more sense with the symbolism of the moth going into the cocoon and then the metamorphosis out. That's what Bill's seeing. Bill wants to be a woman and is also basically making a suit of a woman by killing these women, skinning them, and making this suit that he was making. Now, did we see the suit? Because there was the bit where Clarice, she went into the room and on the mannequin there was like skin, but that looked like kind of the leftover skin. I don't know if that was the suit that Bill was supposedly making or if that was just someone's leftover skin. But I was expecting more of a reveal for the suit, so maybe that was actually it, and I just thought it was just someone's leftovers, you know? I was kind of expecting to see Bill wearing it and Bill like make a big entrance as like his perception of his true identity. And this is just like a masterclass of tension as well. All of the scenes where Hannibal is there, he's such a presence, you know, but then also at the end with Bill, when Bill's got the night vision goggles on, it's like when the audience has more information than the characters and we know where Bill is, what Bill is doing, but Clarice is just there looking around in the dark, not seeing a thing. It builds so much tension. How close he was as well, you know, we saw multiple times the hand reach out and nearly touch her, and I wasn't sure if she'd survive the end. She just managed to turn around and shoot him before he could get her, you know. So from my understanding, obviously there's like multiple adaptations, but next would be Hannibal and then Red Dragon, and that's almost like a trilogy. That's Anthony Hopkins' Hannibal, I guess, but I'm not sure about any of the other adaptations and like prequels. I don't know how all of that works. So it'd be great if you could let me know if you're interested in reactions to the rest of the series as well. So I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. And if you really loved it, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all the future uploads. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.